The third and final ODI between India and Australia at the MA Chidambaram Stadium in Chepauk, Chennai, is a very, very vital encounter. Not just because it is the series decider, because it is 1-1 and this match, whoever wins will win the series. The most important thing is that this is the final ODI before 2 months of IPL. In that period, afterwards, from June onwards, you will then get into World Cup preparation mode. And this is the last match before you can tinker around with the squad or have a clarity about what is your squad going to be. But ahead of the Chepauk ODI, Rahul Dravid, the head coach of the Indian cricket team, has made a big statement on what the team management or what they want in the World Cup. Especially on the conditions, especially on the squad. Unlike the previous thing when we did not know what the core would be, in this case, Rahul Dravid has given some major indications about what the Indian cricket team squad is going to be for the World Cup. So in the pre-match press conference that was held just before the game, a question was posed to Rahul Dravid about the top order failures. 2 matches, we have seen the Indian top order stumble as they have lost half of their side under the first 10 overs. But in that, Rahul Dravid is not too concerned. He said, we did well in the 6 to 7 games prior to this. The same point was echoed by Rohit Sharma in Vizag. In that he had said, yes, you forgot how convenient, it was a jab at the journalist wherein he said, you forgot how we did well in the last 6 to 7 games prior to the series. Must not lose too many wickets at the start. Yes, a clear-cut indication that has been facing India in this series. You cannot lose too many wickets. 5 down, just inside 10 overs, unpardonable. You will always be playing catch-up, and that is why you have to ensure that the Indian top order steps up in Chennai. Not too much of a concern. If you have to look at the broader statement that Rahul Dravid made, yes, 2 games out of the 8, yes, it is not a cause of concern. But what if it becomes a terminal decline? What if it becomes a decline on a consistent basis? Then there is a problem. And that is what Rahul Dravid and the Indian team are currently not too worried about this. But it could become a bigger problem heading into the months of June, July if the batting top order does not step up. Now on the major point of the World Cup team combination. Dravid admitted to certain things about the team combination and about the conditions. The first major thing that he said was, we will not get too many matches in our conditions. This is the clear-cut message that has been given. He's right in that way because the schedule is dictating what the Indian team does. Yes, now you'll have 2 months of IPL and then after that you're going to go to the West Indies, the Asia Cup. You cannot organize too many matches because of the monsoon period. You may probably not get much games. But Australia 3 ODIs. So technically if you look at it, you are only going to play 3-4 more ODIs in India after Chennai. So 3 versus Australia in September, then you'll have the Asia Cup, whether it is in the UAE or whether it is Sri Lanka, but different venues, different dynamics altogether. So this ODI and the 3 that they'll play in Australia in September, that will be very crucial. We are clear about the squad. This is one major takeaway that Rahul Dravid has said, irrespective of the result that happens in Chennai. Let me add the disclaimer. Irrespective of what happens, we are clear about the World Cup squad. That is the clear indication that Rahul Dravid has given. Within the 15-16, we will like to try several combinations. So the squad is set. Within that 15-16, they are going to try out all the major combinations. So there will not be experimentation, there will not be so much of getting new players in and trying to get adjusted to it. So Dravid is clear, whatever is the squad of 15 or 16, they will only rotate within that. Workload management and experimentation, these are the 2 things that he's not focusing on too much at this point in time. So maybe players with potential will get longer ropes because they are potentially in the 15-16. But he did give a major backing to Suryakumar Yadav. Remember, Suryakumar Yadav, 2 consecutive games, Golden Ducks, the pressure has been on him. Why is Suryakumar Yadav failing to crack the code in ODI cricket when he's been such a magnificent T20I player? For that, Dravid had a simple explanation. He is learning the 50-over game a bit. Learning? Because he said IPL is a lot like international cricket. Dravid pointed out that Suryakumar Yadav, why is he such an exceptional T20I player? Because he's honed his skills from 10 years in the IPL. The IPL's reputation and the challenges that it presents to you, it's like any international tournament. So Suryakumar Yadav has played a lot of IPL in quote international cricket also. And that is why, because he's honed his skill in IPL, he's become a fantastic T20 player. Conversely, no equivalent tournament in ODIs domestically, which means that Dravid has kind of criticized the way how the Vijay Hazare has been conducted. Because the Vijay Hazare is the only tournament in India where it's only one day or domestic tournament in India. But you see the participation that the Indian cricket team members have had in this, next to negligible. There are big scores that come up in the Vijay Hazare, but because lack of participation, either because it was Syed Mushtaq Ali, because it was prominence for 2 years, because it was T20 World Cup year, Vijay Hazare has taken a back seat. Now with the ODI World Cup happening, Vijay Hazare is once again in the forefront, but it kind of looks like because players are not getting honed in ODI cricket, the Vijay Hazare is not able to do that. So that is a kind of, you can say, indirect criticism that has been leveled by Dravid at the Vijay Hazare tournament. On wrist spinners. Now you're seeing in most of the ODI teams there are wrist spinners in place, but we have to assume that are the pitches now truly assisting spin? The basic character of the pitches in India is changing on a regular basis. So Dravid has said that we are presuming the wickets are spinning. That is the major revelation that is made. We are presuming that the wickets are spinning. We do not know what we will get in the World Cup, because in 9 different cities, what will be the condition that will come on that day? That is something that Dravid himself has said, we don't know. Because you have altered the basic conditions of your wickets throughout the Border Gavaskar Trophy, batsmen are now facing a catch-22 situation. How they can adapt very quickly. Rohit Sharma may say, Rahul Dravid, oh yes, whatever conditions you are dealt with, you have to play accordingly. But if you do not know, if the basic strength has been taken away, how will you play? This is one major question. Leg spinners take wickets in the middle overs, which is very important. So he has stressed that yes, India will persist with a leg spinner because they do give variety. They will give you penetration in the middle overs. So that is why a leg spinner might be important. Maybe Yuzvendra Chahal or Kuldeep Yadav, that we don't know. But Kuldeep, he has backed, saying that we will give Kuldeep a longer run because he's got the potential. So we are all geared up for the third and final ODI, the last ODI before we step into 2 months of intense IPL action. After that, in June, you're going to see 3 ODIs against the West Indies, followed by 2 tests and 3 T20Is. Remember, the 2 tests are part of the new World Test Championship cycle, which will begin from 2023 to 2025. So there is lot at stake here for India. If they win this, great. But if they can finalize on the squad and ensure who the players are, then and only then this series will have a greater significance. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Don't forget to download the SportsTak mobile app. Thank you.